Hey everyone, it's Ollie here with a review of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 1, the season premiere. I'm not sure if I'm going to review the entire season just because I'm going to be reviewing it with my AfterBuzz TV family on our Drag Race TV channel, so I'll put the link in the description somewhere, yeah, yada yada yada. So you can subscribe to that and join us week after week talking about one of our favorite shows ever. I just wanted to come on here because I didn't get to review it last week or this past week because of personal reasons. So yeah, and I just want to give my quick thoughts, especially talking about the format. Before I get on to the episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that because it's super free and easy to do, and I can keep making more content for you guys. So for the season premiere of 13, the queens are separated. Not everyone meets each other. So basically, they're in groups of 2 or 3, and they basically have to lip sync each other. And one is a winner, and one or 2 are sent to the pork chop station track thing. I don't know, they get the pork chop, and basically we're getting a separation of winners and losers. And more predictions on that later. So starting off with Candy Muse, and wait, before I get to that, I don't really like this format. I think they're trying to change it up, trying to make things a new twist on Drag Race, but I didn't really like it because it dragged a little bit. I loved seeing the queens actually all get to lip sync, because some queens don't even lip sync until the final episode for the crown. But yeah, I didn't enjoy it that much because I don't know, it definitely planted seeds to come in later episodes, but I was just, it dragged. Basically, I know it's drag, but not that kind of drag. It dragged as the episode went on, unfortunately, with all the commercial breaks. Starting off with Candy Muse and Joey J. You already know I see Candy Muse going super far in this competition. Loved her outfit. Definitely loved her outfit. Kind of like an homage to her sister Dahlia Sin and how she entered. She has her boombox. Super freaking cute. We love a prop. Joey J. I wasn't mad at the chicken feathers. Are you kidding me? Joey J looked sickening. It just kind of wasn't like the most extravagant entrance outfit, but I don't think it was that bad. I was surprised seeing Joey J wear a wig. I was like, okay, all right, because she said she didn't wear wigs. And also, Joey J, I'll see you on Grindr, boo. So we get on to their lip sync. Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe, and Candy Muse, all the way. She got that. She got it. She got it. The confessionals of the queens who were sent to like the pork chop, who got the pork chop. I am so sad to go home. I'm like, the acting. Y'all would have lost the acting challenge. Next up is Denali and Lalaurie. And let me tell you, Denali, girl, I loved the entrance for sure with the ice skates. Okay, I will say that. Another thing that I didn't like this format is like, it really did play some of the queens. Like, it's played them for sure. You know, they get on Drag Race. They've been waiting for so long, most of them. And it's a pandemic where so many Drag Race girls are, you know, out of work because of the pandemic, because they're not essential. I mean, entertainment is essential, but you know, we can't go to clubs and see live performances, which these girls live off. You know, that's how they get paid. So kind of playing them with this new format, them thinking that they might go home. It was a little heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie, so I felt bad. And honestly, some of them weren't prepared to lip sync. I really liked Lalaurie's outfit. I loved her coming into a mask. She really made a statement with just her presence. And I think she's someone to watch out for. Like, I think she has a lot to prove and lots to show us for sure. So I'm excited that Lalaurie really did her thing in her entrance. She won. She beat Denali in Pussycat Dolls' song, When I Grow Up. Next up, Simone and Tamisha Iman. Okay, so let me tell you, Simone, okay, both of them, I fell in love with them. Like, Tamisha in the confessionals has me cackling. Simone and her dress is an homage to not only her drag character, Simone, who saved her life, also reference to Giselle Bundchen back in 2004. I believe it was a cover. I don't know the exact magazine it was in, but it was so cool to see that and how, I don't know, I love those cute little homages to models that these girls look up to. And you just I couldn't take my eyes off her. But I also just loved Tamisha's personality, overcoming cancer. She was cast on season 12, but couldn't because she had to do the radiation. I'm happy that she is in a better place and she's ready to compete finally, because I'm sure she's been trying out for a really long time. and she has a drag dynasty. She's been doing this for 30 years, and she is also the drag mom of LaLaurie. So of course we all want to see them kind of like interact. Who knows if they know that one another's here? Probably not. But yeah, and also she's the drag mom of Tandy Amon Dupree. So if you don't know the iconic lip sync, I Need a Hero, that she like does a not a death drop. She does a split from like the roof. Google it. Tandy Amon Dupree, I Need a Hero. That's Tamisha's daughter. Iconic, legendary. So you already know she's not come to play. They have a They have a Janet Jackson song to lip sync against. And so Simone, Tamisha, of course, I'm a little like, oh my God, I like them both already so much. But Simone brings the comedy, and Tamisha, she was doing the dance moves. And you know, I loved it. You already know Tamisha's a huge Janet Jackson stan. However, Simone was doing the comedy. Moving on to Gottmik and Utica, who are two of my favorites already for sure. Gottmik coming in with a best line this season by far. She already won the award for best entrance line. Ready to crash the system. I caught it, girl. So I'm already a huge Gottmik fan. She's definitely like known. She's done so many celebrities makeup, Heidi Klum, Miley Cyrus. So Gottmik already has such a huge talent with their art. However, it's going to be interesting to see Gottmik kind of be in the bottom sometimes and really have to not rely so much on their artistry, but their performance, which Gottmik I think is probably, that's where Gottmik is the weakest in performing live and doing the lip syncs. However, Gottmik ended up beating Utica. But going on to Utica before I talk about the lip sync, this queen is weird as hell, and probably I can't describe Utica that well, because you just have to listen to her and be in. I'm saying it now, she's going to be Miss Congeniality. She's a doofus, and I love her. But yeah, I love her so much already, and to see these two lip sync, I was like, oh no, I want them to lip sync. I don't want either of them get the pork chop. But Gottmik probably did a little bit better with than Utica for sure. Had an easier outfit to lip sync in. Also, they lip synced to Lindsay Lohan Rumors, which was, you already know, Little Gay Boy Ollie, when that song came on in the car when we were going to Oceanside growing up, I was living my fantasy. Next, we have Rosé and Olivia Lux. Already, I love Rosé's outfit. I think that's a great entrance outfit. That's also a great outfit to lip sync in for sure. Definitely an established queen that's seasoned in New York. And it was perfect to put her with Olivia, who Olivia's only been doing this for like a year, but she already seems to have a lot of talent and experience. She's definitely a musically inclined queen for sure. So of course they're gonna put those two up together, especially since one has more experience than the other. Lo and behold, Olivia wins that lip sync, the X's and the O's, and Rosé was just pissed. You can already tell. You can already tell she's a very competitive queen, and we're already getting hints of another queen that's to come, Tina Burner and Rosé having some rivalry. So we love a good rivalry. We love this kind of like triangle of the New York queens, because I think in the past, New York queens really get along on this show, but the New York queens on this season, they're very competitive, and they got some rivalries for sure. I do think, however, before I move on, Rosé won that lip sync. Without a doubt, she won that lip sync, but I think they did it on purpose so she wouldn't meet up with Tina, and to already show that the younger queens shouldn't be like underestimated, just because it also creates drama, you know, so I get it. I can't be mad. So we have to split the So in comes Tina Burner, who I already know is going super far. She's comedy queen. She is on it too. Like, she is definitely seasoned as Rosé is, as Tamisha. She's got the chops. She has the presence. I'm already thinking, okay, this girl's going far for sure. We come in with Kimora, who is probably the shade, Kimora Hall. She is the shadiest queen, I think, of the season, and I'm here for it. And I think I already said this before, but I think they're all game. They're all down. They know it's in good fun. Like, I don't think they're too serious when they're throwing shade with one another. I really liked Kimura's entrance look too. It was a Bob Mackie. It's Bob Mackie. But I liked it. It really spoke to who Kimura was, even though it wasn't like this big, crazy outfit. I also really liked, going back to Tina, I like Tina's outfit too. That is literally her brand. She's gonna have the fire. She's gonna have the burning, whatever, oranges, reds, yellows within her look. So I love that a queen, you come in and you're already like, okay, you're that queen. You're this queen. You're this is what I'm gonna expect from you. So I think those two came in with their brands hot and heavy. No, that wasn't shade towards Tina, or was it? And then last queen that comes in is Elliott with 2 T's. She is literally Blanche from Golden Girls as like a housewife. She was the one queen to me that I was the least inspired by. And that's not shade, that's literally, I think I've said this before in like my review of the Meet the Cast. I don't know. Like, I think it was hard because I feel like since they had 3 queens in this final one, they kind of had a rush. They're like, all right, we're running out of time. We got to get this thing going. But I feel like she didn't also get a whole lot of time to really like explain herself. All we know is that she's like the dancing queen. She's probably, I think she might be the youngest on the cast. But yeah, I think I just wanted more from her. The 3 of them had to lip sync to Lady Marmalade, and Tina destroyed them. Tina literally obliterated those 2, and she ended up going on to the winners, where those 2 had to go to the pork chop station. I still don't even know if that's the right term, but we're gonna call it the pork chop station. This episode comes to an end when the losers end up finding out that they have to vote one another off, apparently, to get a second chance. So basically, someone's going home, apparently, according to what Ru said, someone's going home, whereas the rest get to stay, but they have to vote one off. And I'm thinking, is this format gonna stay? This format better not stay for this season. Another theory that's going around that my Drag Race family kind of talked about in their review this past week is that maybe they're voting someone off. They're not actually voting someone off. They're actually gonna vote someone to be team captain, because I think the next episode, they're doing like a performance. So they're doing a performance, and possibly they're voting someone to be a team captain of the losers, and then they're gonna all actually come back to compete. So it'll be like the losing team versus the winner team. So it'll be interesting to see if that is a prediction that comes true. But maybe that isn't true and they're actually voting someone off. But who would you want to see voted out? Out of all the people in the bottom, who would you want to see voted out? It's really difficult because I really enjoy this entire cast. It's like a cast where I'm like, oh, I don't want to see anyone go off. Especially after a premiere like that, where you're just kind of like a little overwhelmed and underwhelmed at the same time, you know? If I had to vote someone off, I think I would possibly vote Elliott off, just because I was the least inspired so far just by that episode. Not by Elliott's drag, but just by what the editors and the producers gave us, because it was kind of like, okay, get in there, Elliott. We got to send y'all to the freaking main stage to lip sync. I just love them all. I really do. Like, I don't want to see Joey go away. The filler queen that Joey just loves to call herself. Denali, like the ice skating queen. I want to see more performances. I want these girls to all get another chance to redeem themselves and lip sync for their lives and be ready and to be vicious and to take some bitches out. Tamisha, I do not want Tamisha to go home. Don't want Utica. Rose ain't gonna go. Rose needs to like battle it out with Tina, you know? So, and I need more shade from Kimura. But I guess those producers are very shady, and they knew what they were doing this season. They knew that this was gonna get the fans divided and talking and predicting and, you know, battling it out each other on social media. So all in all, I can't be that mad. But tell me what you thought of the premiere, what's to come. No spoilers. I don't want none of those. I want to enjoy the episode week by week and be surprised. And who was your favorite? Who stood out to you? And who is your top 3? And who do you think is going to go home first? But until then, I'll see you guys in the near future. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Ollie Dreamer, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok. It's all Ollie Dreamer. So follow me. and I will see you guys later. Be safe, wear your mask, social distance. I love you.